I hope it's a new week. Got a lot to do again. Always got a lot to do. Turn you around, show you what we're doing, and then we'll discuss. This corner to finish, zoom out. This corner to finish. 1, 2 pillars. Party wall, that's got to go 3 courses of block and a brick. Same as that one, so there's 200 block in there. And about 34, 70, about 140 bricks in them. Same down the sides, that's just going, the brickworks, the blockwork's going the same height as the brickwork, but there's no commons on the job. So that'll have to come back probably when the scaffold's lifted. And then we've got courses of brick across the back, all across the lintels, 4 courses to put on, and that's got a dental with the, same as that, yeah, I'll show you. Same as that basically, all the way across. You got all your ties for your gutters. So there's quite a bit to do on this plot still, and we've got to get all the lintels up as well. Jack the brickie, not Jack the apprentice, another Jack, he's finishing off some core holes on one of them plots down there. I've got a few comments on my last video from last week. If you're going to put bad comments, like hate comments and all that kind of stuff on, with bad language in, they're not going to get through past YouTube. So if you want to put anything bad, anything negative or anything, just try not to use swear words. I'll leave them on the channel because I'm not bothered, but good criticism, bad criticism, whatever it is, I'll leave it up there. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions, and if you're going to take the time to write something, I'll leave it up, whatever. I'm not bothered. But I will say this, whatever I've got to say, and if I'm going to tell you things how I am and how I feel, then I'm going to say it. It don't matter what you think of me. And people say you're arrogant, yes, that. Me personally, probably might come across as a bit arrogant, but I don't feel like I am being. I don't think I'm better than anybody else. I don't think I'm this and that. There's just different standards of different workers, bricklayers, mate, whatever game you're in. You're either good, bad, whatever. I don't know everything. I'm not the best bricklayer out there, but I know what I can do. So each to their own. You stick with, if you think you're any good, great. If you don't think you're any good, great. Who cares? Nobody cares. But I will keep showing you what I do and how I do it, and that's what my channel's about. And also, I still keep giving tips out, so take it or leave it. People use it, people don't use it. Who cares? At the end of the day, as long as you keep watching the channel, that's all I'm bothered about. So, with that said, I'm going to get some brick out, get some insulating done, and get on with my work. Keep watching. Hey up, we're back on this garage job. First things first, we're going to sort out some trestles and something to stand on for the second lift. I'll whip you around in a minute, but the client has provided some trestles and some boards. We are going to set them up. I'm going to go across home in a minute, get a little hammer so I can tap the pins into these, get a height set. We're down this tight side, zoom you out a little bit. Got the boards on the wall, so I can only go to, it's got those 4 boards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trestles. So I'm only going to be able to go as far as I've got boards, which looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We can run out 16 to 20 bricks, something like that, if I get a reach on, because it's only from there. So I'm going to get these leveled up, sort out these trestles first, make sure everything's level through here. So I'm only going to need about 4 trestles instead of 6. Pull off that corner, get some bricks loaded up onto here, work out how many bricks I need to get to the desired height of the wall plate, and that's that. So first job, let's get all these trestles sorted out, and then we can get a crack on. Also, the reason is that we've had to stop for like 21 days because I've had to put up a notice for the development to get permitted, but it's been passed, so we're good to go again. They did get a little bit of stone down in here, but everything's been at a standstill, so it's time to get this job reorganised and cracking. But weather's coming in for the rest of the week, so just make a start on it and get something done. Right, we're cracking on with this lift. I'll turn you around in a minute and show you what we're doing. We're on third lift. It's a big plot, this one is. Most of the brickwork's in. We got down the left side, right side and the back, with the option of going a few more courses higher, but we can only go to the top of the block. So this is what we're on today, pulling these two pillars at the back, right side down to the corner, left side down to the corner. And then we've left a little zip up here so we can get in and out. We're loaded up, insulated. There's step trays to go up here, bricking off from the end all the way up to the underside of the window, then a damp to go across the top of that tray. That side's all built, same as the other side and around the back. So it's pretty easy day to day. Block work in all the way up here, and then it's going to be a case of, these are identical, so it's a bay and a bay. We'll pull the block work in, get these two bays up, pull the block work around the front to match, and then in this little section there's a roof canopy so we can do block work in there as well. Pretty standard stuff, easy. Let's go. Way up now. Well, it's super windy, so you might not be able to hear everything I'm saying. We've had some soil dropped at the house. I'll show you now. Not there, but we've had some soil dropped for the retaining wall. We're just short about a ton, so I'm going to get somebody to come back. I got a good deal actually. I got 3 ton dropped off, and they put it in for me for 100 quid. You cannot grumble at that. So I thought that was a great deal. Went on Facebook Marketplace, found the guy, and I had ordered some previously through a builder's merchants, and I saved a packet. They wanted 200 quid for 4 ton, and it would have just been sat on the driving bag. So this, well worth it. Going to nip over to that garage and show you what we've got set up there. So this is the garage. I'll flip you around, but we're on the second lift. There you go, bricks loaded up, mortar on, profiles set up, fits bricks either end. I'm just doing halfway, and then this section here is it's finishing at 2150 actually, so this needs 9 courses including what I've done, and then it's coming out. So as far as that wall there, then that has a beam straight through here, pier going behind. And then the front is 2.5 the front is. So we'll just get on with this little corner tonight. Rack down to there, plenty. Right, check it out. What do you think of that? Might look a bit daft, but the sun has come out and I've got my sun hat on. Sent to me by Bricky's buddy. I don't normally plug stuff, but this is one that I will, because it's just what I needed. Keep the sun off me, and we're having a heat wave again apparently shortly, so this is one. I'll tell you what, I'll take the hat off and I'll show it you. Let me spin this camera around. There you go. Just go straight on your hat. Don't know if it's available online with them or whatever, but there you go. There's a plug for you. I don't normally do it, but that's a little freebie for them boys, so look after me in the future. Anyway, this is what we've got on. We're on pikes, but this has got cuts to go in. Cuts are on the bay over there, and then it's got oversailers. 2 courses of oversailers, just like this. I'll have a look next door. So there's cuts going up, 2 courses of oversailers, even though one's covered up by the drive edge. We aren't bothered about that. I've got my gable profiles here to stick on a piece of batten. Let me show you that. I've had these bloody years, they don't come out often, but you just stick a piece of batten on there, stick that over the end, and then pull your lines off it. Like we've already got a couple of lines marked up on there, on the back, look, if you can see. You can't see, but anyway, there's lines on the back of there. So we got that one. We threw this blockwork and brickwork yesterday, and then we've thrown up the blockwork on the other side, and then we've got 3 paddies to do. It's the same detail, 2 courser oversailers. We just match it up. We'll stick a gable profile on them and all. Got a lot to do and not a lot of time, do we? Because we got to get down to the other drop, do a 4th lift, and then we're waiting for a scaffold lift on the other drop. We've got 3 drops on at the minute, but as soon as this one's done, we're gone down to 2. Don't know how much footage I'll get in today, but anything's better than note. Right, we've got this set up now. I'm going to turn you around and show you. It's always good to have a good arsenal of tools, because I'm always thinking about it night before. What do I need? Go to my workshop, grab them. You don't always need them, so I don't carry them around all the time. But gable profiles, that's how they set up. So you just do a batten on, smash it on. They've got prescribed lines on them for the 75 gauge. Straight up to the top there, bosh. We only would put 1 on, you don't need 2. And same down the opposite side. That just needs a bit of a sponge on there. Right, so now that is the raking cut. All the raking angle cuts will go in, and luckily, look, just judged it by eye, we're just underneath on them. Probably could have got that extra brick on actually when I did the line. So now we're going to fill this all in with the raking cuts. Then I'm going to slide the line up on that 75mm, and we're going to do the oversailor all the way up to the top. So all being well, shouldn't take us too long, but I tell you what, this art is doing the business, man. Might look like a bit of a dork, but it doesn't matter, because I'm going to keep my face good. Say thee. So that is that one done. Let me turn you around, zoom out a touch. That's that one done. Okay, beautiful, nice little overhang. Time to go and do the other side, get that one finished and cut in. Then it's the 3 peddies on the front, and then we're done on here. Hopefully we can get all this done by the end of today, and then tomorrow we've got a full flip to get on and smash that. We've already been loading some brick out, so let's carry on. Watch me lay this brick car, grammars. Put the joint on first, slap a bit of that on top, and then when you come up, what will happen is that'll stop the next one slipping, car. And you do the same again, but I haven't got one on top of that, so this one's just a bedo. Bedo in. But there's no joint being on that one, car. It's as easy as that. You just keep going. Got to be jointed in mind. Anyway, keep it nice and easy. It's a new week. Someone's struggling on the silo down there. We've got a 4th lift just to finish off. We started it Friday. I'll give you a flip around just so you can see what we're on about. Right, so that's the 4th lift. We're not going to bother with the lintels because the scaffold's going to come up to here anyway. So we'll get that on so we can get moved around. We've only got a little bit of pile of stuff there. We've only got to get up to that, tape these corners up, and we're working around on this side round here. So hopefully we'll get most of this done today. A couple of dog legs, and then we can get on the box. There's a box lift, 4th lift just down the road, 2 houses down. We'll get on that. We'll see how much we get done on this. And it's going to be a swelterer this week apparently, so cover up, boys. Right, so we've got that next side done. Now it's time to pull in the front dog legs. That's that. Tidy these few bricks through. Get round here. I'm not going to set a profile up here, just run the line through the 2 and everything lines in beautiful across here anyway. That's how you should always do it. Don't put an extra, well, you can put a profile on this end just if you wanted to keep that plumb, but I'm not going to bother. Because I've got to do this a little bit with the level anyway. There's 3 parts up the sides of the windows, very small 3 parts as well. And we should just plonk this up now. He can go one side, I'll go the other side, or I'll go that side, he can go this side, and then that's that drop done. We can move across and get across to there, but see how far we get through this. I think we'll get this done today now, no problem. Woo, it's heating up. I tell you what, I had a skinful of ale yesterday. I went climbing when I got home with Littling. Ended up with a right bruise and scratched up the calf. That's got me today, that has. But I did drink plenty of water through the night, so I was sound today. Anyway, That's how we're doing. One on the inside, one on the outside. Run across, tail it out, and then you'll fill them bits in. And then we are almost done. Get this jointed up now because the heat is really getting it fast. And that's a wrap for today. Lovely. Across the front, bit down that side, and down this side up to the window. That'll do us nicely. Everywhere's tidied up. On to the next drop. We're on the triple garage, what used to be a triple garage. We're on the big garage stroke workshop job. Block work tonight. I'll turn you around so you can see. Fitz brick set up on the corner there. We've got 6 courses flat on here to go. That there is wall plate height. We'll get up to that tonight on this section, and then the wall's already up now, ready for the peaks, both sides. Pillars up there, pillar up there. We've got a block work wall to go in here. Let's get on with it. All done for tonight. All done for tonight. We're at height where, well, steels, padstone height there, wall plate height at the top and the back, and we've got some lintels and stuff coming for the front. That's it. Back to work tomorrow. Quite a lot to do today. Get this set on me. We've got the back corner and a back pillar on a forklift to finish off. I'm going to try and get that up as quick as possible. Yesterday the heat was pretty unbearable. It's like 30 degrees in the midday, but for us Brits that ain't very good. Not used to that. So we packed up about 2:30, went. So this morning all I've got to do is bump out a pack of brick. Probably will need a few more as well as to finish. And then get that up, go round. We'll see what we can get finished off. Find lintels. Well, I don't really want to do the lintels and stuff on that lift. I'd rather just go up above. Wait for the scaffold to be lifted and then jump up on top. Get everything on top like I'm going to do on the other drop. The only problem is we've only got these 2 drops to go at the minute, and we're waiting for some cabins to be moved so we can release another drop, and that drop's still got to be inspected. By the way, our NHBC scores on this site, well, every single plot that I've done on here, I've had a 5-4. So since January I haven't had an RI. I've had 5s on every single plot of mine, which I'm pretty happy about. So it'd be nice if I can get through the whole year without a single RI. Let's carry on. I think I'm first here as well today because I've got a lot to do. And yesterday we have our silos here off. Here is it, Euromix. I think it's Euromix. Come out yesterday for service our silo as well, so hopefully that will have no problems today. I think the worm was completely shagged on it because it hasn't been the best. You've been having to give it a knock and everything just to get the motor pumping through. Eco Ready Mix, that's who we are. I'll turn you around. There you go. So hopefully that is in full working order today. Okie dokie, so we're back on the workshop garage job. Flip you around, have a look at this. They've sent me heavy duty box lintel with no lip on the front, so now we're going to have to get an L-shaped lintel for the front of this door in here. Yeah, I've got toothing, but I'll be patching that up. There's no load bearing on that toothing, she'll be fine. I'll make sure it's patched in fully properly. So tonight, get this up, get the door up to 2.1, get the outside up to 2.3, 2.1, 2.1, 2.175, 2.250, 2.325. 2.325 is the finished, is the underside height I want, so 2.325. I'll mark that round on the other padstone as well. And then there's a wall that's got to go in and be tied in, so we'll get that in. Well, we'll see how much we get done. Mixer's kicking off in a minute. Let's get going. Right, it's alright, say what you want. Right, we're up to the lintel out there, waiting for another lintel. The box one was the wrong one. That's it. So today, we're going to finish this fourth lift off. But last time I put stones and soldiers on the last drop, and the joins that get in, they absolutely smashed the hell out of everything, cracked everything, stood all over the stones. So I'm not doing it, I'm not putting that in. So what I'll do, we've put one course of commons all the way around. We're gonna bang the lintel straight on here now. See how that sits nice and flush? Nice. We're gonna bang the lintels on here all the way round, then I'm gonna ring a course of blocks all the way through, all the way round, and then it's ready for that stage for joists, because these are 2.5 story buildings, so there's an extra set of joists to go on. So yeah, one course of block all the way around it, lintels on, one course, and I'm going to leave the externals between. We've done the side gables because they aren't going to hurt. We've done the, what's Jack done here? We've done the soldiers on the sides, but I'm certainly not going to do the soldiers on the front and back. So we'll have this boxed off today and it can be lifted, the scaffold. Alright, duck sound. Right, I told her I was going to make a video. She says, do you want me to keep talking? I said, do what you want. As soon as I make the video, she starts talking, so she's true to her word. Anyway, I'm eating my tea. I've just been watching a few videos on yesterday. I made a video a few years ago before the Super Trowel event started, calling it out, saying it's a load of bollocks. Sorry, Doc, kids are in the other room, yeah. I don't swear, usually. However, I called it that because I went down the rabbit hole having a look into it. You have to pay to get onto Bricklayers Social Club. You have to pay to enter the competition. If you're a sponsor and everything, you have to pay thousands to be involved. And I was like, this is all on the back of bricklayers, good social media bricklayers, who sell themselves to these companies and everything, same as we've all done and we all do, and you got to try and get yourself out of it. Stick with stuff you believe in, obviously, if you want to, but it's all for money, so as them boys who are running it can carry on doing that, running around in the motors and whatever else, doing off the back of everyone else who's a bricklayer. So I saw that Stampers work yesterday. It wasn't great. There's bricks kicking out everywhere. I've watched that, Sir Al. Excuse me. I've watched your video. You're damn right in everything that you're saying. And Super Trowel is a load of bollocks. Anyone who's involved, do what you want, mate. Boost all your social medias if that's what you're after. Try be the fastest, whatever you want. But at the end of the day, you're lining somebody else's pockets. It ain't for you. Trust me, nobody does anything good for you. They're doing it for themselves. And they set it up to line their own pockets, not to sort anybody else out. So that's why I'm never involved. Never even, they asked me to come up that first year and I said no, just on the basis of I'm not buying into the BS of Super Trowel. Even though all the bricklayers, I wanted to see who's fast and who's going to win. So yeah, you do have to put an event on. However, you don't have to cheat people out of winning. And yesterday I seen somebody cheated and he turned on. So the same judge should mark all the work, not different judges on different walls. One judge marks all the work, don't matter how long it takes, go round it all. You say it's not viable, don't take long, look at a wall, does it? I can walk down a stretch, no problem, pick stuff out. On first glance, you haven't got to be standing 500 mil away from a wall to mark it. You can walk down 3 meters back, stand, look at it, because that's the judging distance, 3 meters back. Anyone will tell you that, any bricklayer. You don't stand with your face up against a wall, 3 meters distance, look at it, something grabs your eye, you pull it, you chalk it, that's it. Anyway, that's all I got to say. Super Trowel, down, Changi, up, click.